So here's video number 4 on Tregs. So this whole video is going to be on Tregs, which is actually overactive T cells. They're bad in the context of cancer because cancer recruits them, but they're good when it comes to autoimmunity because it prevents tissue damage. Because during in autoimmunity, the immune system is overactive, and the immune system can start attacking tissues. Like one of them is thyroid. The Tregs, if they're overactive, or if the immune system is overactive, then the thyroid, the tissue starts to be attacked. So yeah, that's not good. So basically, that's where Tregs comes in to reduce that. That's where it's good. But in the context of cancer, there is a CCL28, CCR10. So CCL28 is on the cancer, and it needs a CCR10 on the Tregs to be able to recruit the Tregs. The red cabbage can come in to actually reduce that. So red cabbage has anthocyanins, which is an anti-inflammatory antioxidant. Red cabbage also has a sulforaphane. Now, sulforaphane opens the chromatin because that's where the DNA is, and in the chromatin is also the gene. The chromatin has to be open for the gene transcription factors to be able to work. Like let's say for immune cells. So if chromatin is closed because let's say excessive zinc, if there's too much zinc, let's say from oysters, let's say you're having too many oysters or you're not getting enough copper, and then the chromatin is closing, then that means that you're going to have a weak immune system because the genes and transcription factors that helps the immune system are disabled because the chromatin is closed. The chromatin has to be opened to enable those gene transcription factors. So that's where red cabbage comes in. Red cabbage opens up the chromatin for your immune system genes to be able to work. Also, compounds common in cruciferous vegetables are also detox enzymes with possible anti-cancer activity. Red cabbage also has a vitamin C and vitamin K. So yeah, basically, okay, so vitamin C is an antioxidant that reduces reactive oxygen species. That way, hypoxia is also reduced, which is what cancer needs to be able to recruit Tregs, because hypoxia creates the CCL on the cancer, and then the CCR on the Treg, which is what the cancer needs to recruit the Tregs. So in some in vitro studies, red cabbage extracts can also have an effect on prostate cancer. Also, lower risk of colorectal cancers. May support digestion, gut health, and metabolic health through fiber and antioxidants. So basically, it reduces, it improves gut health by reducing inflammation. Also, the toll-like receptor 4 on the macrophages that lipopolysaccharides binds to, which creates even more inflammation. So red cabbage helps with that too, because cancer thrives in inflammatory conditions. Another good one here is macadamia nuts, because they actually support the Kylomicrons. The Kylomicrons are important to transfer to package and shuttle around fat-soluble vitamins like vitamins A, D, E, and K, which are important for the immune system. The Kylomicron transfers the vitamin D, the vitamin D around, which will also boost the magnesium. The magnesium is needed in immune cells because magnesium boosts ATP. As a result of the ATP boosted, the immune cells are a lot stronger. So that means that the immune cells can actually attack cancer. So that's where macadamia nuts can help. Also, macadamia nuts, since they're fat soluble, they help the Kylomicrons transport around the vitamin A, so that that makes intrinsic factor in the parietal cells and then that also enables vitamin B12 to work, so that cysteine and glutathione can work. Also to reduce homocysteine, because homocysteine is one of the main markers of many different health issues. Okay, another thing that macadamia nuts do is that they also directly downregulate CCL28 expression in tumor cells, which is what they need to recruit Tregs. And they also modulate the CCR10 on the Tregs, which is what the cancer cell also needs to recruit the Tregs. So this would reduce Treg infiltration in hypoxic tumor regions. That would enhance anti-tumor immune responses. Macadamia nuts are also high in arginine, and that's important to replenish arginine, because in cancer environments, tumors they actually hog up arginine. Also brown fat, which is a cause, so that arginine has to be replenished, and macadamia nuts are a good way to replenish that arginine. Okay, this marker is going to be different, but basically a different mechanism that tumors use to recruit Tregs is that the tumors release these chemokines called CCL17 and CCL22. So what happens is that the Tregs, they can detect these chemokines via a CCR4 on the surface of Tregs. So it's almost as if the cancer cell is actually communicating with the Tregs via these mechanisms. And a good way to block that is with pectins. So pectins have quercetin. They also have a vitamin E, ellagic acid, and gallic acid. These compounds are anti-inflammatory, and the potential effects is that ellagic acid can actually reduce chemokine secretion, which is the CCL17 and CCL22 that cancer cells secrete, and it does that by reducing STAT3. Now, STAT3 is good to reduce, because STAT3 is what cancer cells need to survive. Another thing is STAT5. Raising STAT5 helps the immune system survive and to fight. So it's a good thing to reduce STAT3 and to increase STAT5. So that's it for this video. Leave any comments or insights below about your own knowledge on foods and mechanisms on cancer. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.